is okay. Before that, tell me what is an operation. Okay, don't go for the medical operation or something like that. Mathematical, logical operation. What do you mean by an operation?
Which contains operators.
Okay, very good. Which contains operators. Which contains operators. Operators which contain operands, right? Operands. So whenever I say, for example, I'll just take an example. Operand. Okay, operands. So simple. In simple words, an operation is something like a task which is done on operands by using some operators. Okay, let me just give you an example. So now if I write a plus b, so whenever I say a plus b, so here a, b, we have studied they can be variables, they can be parameters, but in operation context, see, as I've told you, whenever we use the terms, whenever the new context comes, it will be called as a new thing, but it will play multiple roles in my view. Okay. I'm sorry. So here a is an operand. So what is a? A is an operand. Okay. So b is also an operand. So what about plus now?
Operator.
Plus is an operator. Plus is an operator. Okay. So this is nothing but a operation. So in programming point of view, it is also called as expression. It's also called as expression, a mathematical expression. Okay. So what is this? This totally can be called as an operation, and we can also call it as an expression. Okay. So what are operands? Basically, operands are the ones which contains the data. Okay. So operators are nothing but the symbols. Operators are nothing but the symbols which help us in performing some tasks. So that is what the main thing is. Okay. So when we come to operators, we have so many, but I'll be talking about just what are helpful for us. So simple arithmetic operators first. So whenever I talk about arithmetic operators, we have plus, minus. So these are the common operators that we have: division and modulus, isn't it? So these are commonly used, plus for addition, minus for subtraction, and asterisk for multiplication, and this for division, and this for modulus. Okay, so can you tell me the difference between division and modulus? Can anyone? What does the division do and what does modulus do?
It's a kind of float value.
Division gives the quotient and the other one gives the remainder.
Exactly. Okay. So I just ask you a question, simple question. So what is 2 divided? Okay, let me say 12 divided by let me say 5. 12 modulus, little basic things, but still needs some understanding. Yeah. So 12 divided by 5, how much?
5.
2.4.
Sorry.
2.4.
2.4. Okay. So 12 mod 5.
2.
12 mod 5 is 2, right? Okay. Okay. Can anyone say what will be 5 divided by 12? And 5 mod 12. This is definitely possible, right? 5 modulus 12. Let me write it once again. 5 modulus 12. Anyone with the answer? 5 modulus 12.
5.
5. So how you are getting 5? Any idea?
That's the remainder 12. I mean, that's the remainder when you try to divide 5 by 12.
So 12 zeros, 0, simple, and remainder is 5. So this is what the logic behind is, right? Yes or no? So usually we always try to have from 12 ones, 12 ones, 12 twos. Okay, this is a basic logic. So many students fail in this. So that is why I just took a chance to just tell you about this. 12 zeros, 0. So what is the remainder? Remainder is 5. So 5 is the answer. 5 modulus 12. Okay. So in Python, so these are the operators that we usually see. In Python, we also have two special operators. One is double slash and one is double asterisk. So here, this will give you float division. Okay, so this will give you float division. So this is known as float division, and this will give you integer division. Okay, I'll just tell you, no problem. So by example, I'll show you float division and integer division, and this is known as the exponential operator. Exponential operator means, for example, okay, I'll just directly go to the examples. Okay, so now let me take a is equal to, let's take 12, b is equal to 5, because we have done the answers. So a is equal to 5. So I don't have to discuss about plus, minus, and that one. So I'll just directly go to a divided by b. I use print, so for my convenience. So 2.4, very good. Then so print b by a. So whenever I say b by a, it will be 0.41, right? Okay. So now let me introduce the new operator that we discussed. So that will be a modulus b. Sorry, a integer division b. What is the answer? So why I got 0 here? Because what I told you, this is nothing but the integer division. So what is this? Integer division. So integer division means it will give you only the integer part. So this part will not come into the picture. So whenever you get a requirement that you need to only take integer part into consideration, you can go for this. Okay. So whenever you want only okay, whenever you want all the floating part, then you can go for this division. Okay. So this is the new one that we see in Python, and next we'll see modulus. Once we'll see modulus, then we'll go back. So print of a modulus b. So what is the answer? The answer is 2. Okay. So what about print b modulus a? The answer will be 5, right? Okay. So now coming to the exponent. So I think you know what is power. Okay, let me just have a simple values so that it will be easy for us. C is equal to 2, D is equal to 3. Okay, let me put C and B. So now how I got this? It is nothing but C power D. So C power D means 2 cube. Okay, so 2 cube is nothing but 8. So what is exponential operator? Exponential operator is nothing but 2 to the power of 3. So 2 to the power of 3 is, of course, 2 into 2 into 2. So it is nothing but 8. So this is what is exponential operators. Okay. So these are the two new operators that we see in Python. And next, so some of the common operators, for example, which require no examples, but still we need to know them. Relational operators. So relational operators means which will have to uh, find the comparison, or they have to compare two numbers, for example, a greater than b, and always you need to remember that this will give you. Okay, I'll just have examples. So so for example, if I'm saying print c greater than d, so what will be the answer? False. So why false? Because 2 is not greater than 3. 3. 2 is less than 3. So that is why we are getting false. So these operators, what are the other operators that we have? We have less than, we have greater than, equal to, we have. So these are the basic things that we have. So and double equal to, I mean, that is equal to, and you also have not equal to. Okay, so these are the operators that we use. So this is equal to, and this is not equal to. So these are operators that are called as relational operators. Okay, and next operators that are used in a different way. Mhm.
Sorry, it looks like the
Yeah.
video is lagging. That I'm not sure whether it is happening to everybody or for me only. I'm not able
You're
to.
not, you're not able to see my picture.
I mean, it is. I mean, lagging. It is lagging by 1 minute or something. So whatever you were saying, whatever you were presenting, it's not the one I am seeing. So just I'm not sure whether it is happening to everybody else.
Okay, let me just ask them. Yeah, is anyone facing the same problem?
No.
No.
Everyone is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Okay.
it's your internet issue. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So that's
Okay. Okay. So then, the next operator that we are going to discuss is logical operators. So in logical operators, we have three basic operators: and, or, and not. Okay. So usually in other languages like C and Java, we used to have something like this. And I don't know how many of you know C. I'm relating everything with C and Java. Please excuse me if you don't know them. Okay. So we used to have, and these are basic. I hope everyone knows them. And we used to have this. So, but here in Python, we don't use these things. We use them directly with the word and, or, and not. Okay. So let me just have a simple example. So what is the value of A? Okay, let me just print. Okay, I'll just ask you a simple question. I want to print. So now I have A, B, C, D values, right? Okay, it's like a simple task. I have A, B, C, D values, isn't it? So in A, what I gave? Anyone remember? In A, what I gave?
12.
I gave 12, right? Okay. In B,
5,
5, yeah. In C,
2, and 3.
2 and 3. Okay. So now I want you to print those values in like this, like in the same way. Like 12, it must be printed something like this: 12, 5, 2, 3. 12, 5, 2, 3. So it should be printed something like this. So how to write the code? print
Quote A
A, fine.
in quotes, right? No.
A if
Sorry.
you
Okay.
write
No.
in
No. Yeah. Yeah.
A is a variable. A cannot
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
written.
Right. Yeah.
So can I use and here, end here, end is equal to some space. Can I do this? Can I do this?
No.
I cannot, right?
No.
Okay, why I cannot? Because end means it will be ended. Okay, so now I'll show you. I'll just give you one more operator. So it's okay. So I'll use here a format operator. Okay, first let me write, then I'll show. Okay, so what I did here, I used a format. So what I use here, I used a format function. Okay, so what format function is going to do is going to print this A in this first block. Okay, so to make it very simple to you, to make it understand, I'll use this arguments also and 4. Okay, so now format. So what I'm using here, I'm using single quotes, and here I'm using a flower bracket closing and ending with 0. So this is the position. So 0 position, you need to have A. In first position, you need to have B. In third position, you need to have C. In fourth position, you need to have D. So this is what I'm doing by using format, because my end is not helping me out. Because end means you cannot continue with any other parameter. Okay, so you have to end it right here. So end is not useful. Okay, so I don't know. When I asked you this question, many of you thought that end will be the solution. Okay, I think many of you thought of that in that way, but end is not the solution. So the solution is format. So how can I use this format? So this is the first positional parameter wherein I'll go for this first one. So whatever you keep here. So in format, if you are giving A will be replaced in the first parameter. B will be replaced as this. Okay, C will be replaced as this. Okay, D will be replaced as this. Okay, so it can be any number. It can be any number for that matter. So usually it should be 2 and 3. Okay, so so what is happening here? You got my output. So this was the output. This was the output that I was asking, right? Okay. So you may ask me, sir, there were no what do you call it, commas? Okay, let me just take off those commas also. Anything. So it can be anything in any way. Okay, so 12, 5, 2, and 3. So here I used some extra space. That space also will be considered here. Okay, so this is nothing but format function. Okay, so now what I wanted to show is I wanted to show the next logical functions. So the logical functions are, for example, I will say, what is A greater than B? True or false? ABCDs are there before you.
Yeah, true.
True, right? Okay.
True.
And okay, and I'm using C greater than D. Okay, so A greater than B is true, and so now what
C
you are
greater
getting here?
than D is false. So
C
we are
greater
getting
than is and means both the conditions must be true. Okay, both the conditions must be true. Okay, or means so if you use or,
answer will be true for
answer
this.
will be true. Exactly.
If anyone
Answer
is
will
true,
be
then the answer will be
If
true.
anyone is true, then that will be true. Yes. And if you are using not, okay, so not of A greater than B. Okay, why it is giving me false?
It's negating
Because
the.
A greater than, yeah, it is negating exactly. Okay, so for this, I'll just guide you with a simple table. Of course, basic table only, but still. So suppose A and B are two relational operations. So now I'm saying A and B, and I'm saying A or B. Now A is